Now, you may have heard about the tales of Thor, or Loki, or Odin, the All-Father, but I bet you never heard the true story. A story of power, a story of grief, the story of how Freyja saved Asgard.
Goddess of War, yes, fell for the oldest trick in the book. Too slow, Veneer. Maybe you should have stuck to being All-Father's mistress.
You forgot one title. Queen of the Valkyries.
Not bad. A little dramatic for my taste, though, but Freyja would be proud.
It's because of you, Loki, that he is gone.
Flattery's not going to get you out of this one, Freyja.
Get me out of what? Please tell me you're joking.
How about you let me do the talking?
Last time you did the talking, Sif ended up bald.
Fair point.
By Tears Beard.
Freyja?
Loki said you needed me. Well, he implied.
Thank you for coming.
I didn't really have a choice.
Yeah, well, believe me, we wouldn't have asked you to come if we didn't need to.
Loki.
What? You don't need her. Besides, All-Father's strong enough to...
Strong enough for what? You haven't told me why you've brought me to Asgard.
Jötunnheim.
Jötunnheim?
Yeah. Realm of the Giants, Jötunnheim.
Yeah, I'm not stupid, Loki. I know what Jötunnheim is. I just didn't know there were any giants left.
Neither did I.
And that's where you come in.
I refuse to participate in Asgard's slaughter of the giants.
Freyja, please, it's Thrymr. He took the hammer.
The problem is, he'll only return it in exchange for your hand in marriage.
And you two just expect me to go along with this? I'm not killing anyone. Especially not someone from a dying race, and especially not for that cursed hammer. If you want it back so badly, I'm sure All-Father's still got my old wedding dress for Thor to wear.
As amusing as that would be, All-Father's already called upon your pact for Asgard to help. And seeing as how Ragnarok's on its way, I think he's a bit rattled. Besides, I've devised a plan to deal with Thrymr. No killing necessary.
No killing.
Swear on the All-Father.
Fine. Let's just get it over and done with.
That's the spirit.
Thrymr, the stew is amazing. It's almost like you love to it. What meat is that? Oh, no, don't tell me. Is that chicken?
Lady Freyja, I'm glad you finally agreed to accept my invitation. I regret having to use the hammer as a bargaining chip, but it was the only way I could actually get Asgard's attention.
It's truly an honour Speaking of which, where is the hammer?
I am curious about that as well. How did you steal it from a half-giant, half-wit?
Tell us a story, Thrym, about how you stole the hammer right from under his fat little nose, yeah?
Ah, now that is a grand tale. You see, obviously we're all aware of the centuries-long rivalry between Jötunnheim and Asgard. The battle, it lasted for days and spanned across all 9 realms, from Svartalfheim to Muspelheim, and ended in Vanaheim. Oh, it was glorious. I would strike his shoulder with my axe and he would retaliate with a bolt of thunder to my chest. Oh, we fought for so long, I thought Skoll and Haiti were going to rise and swallow the sun and the moon.
Horse? No, it's too chewy to be horse.
With the itir that I had harvested from Jormungandr and laced upon my blade, within moments, he fell unconscious at my feet, and in a moment of haste, I stole the hammer from him.
And you couldn't have just killed him?
Would have done us all a favour.
Is it pig?
My lady, if a giant had killed Thor, Jötunnheim would cease to exist thanks to the All-Father's wrath. But now, I have leverage. Lady Freyja, our marriage wouldn't just be a pleasurable one. It could unite the 9 realms against the Aesir scourge. I beg, I ask you to discard this pact with Asgard, so that Jötunnheim and Vanaheim can end their reigns together once and for all. I know of how the All-Father treats you. But I can treat you better than any mortal or immortal man. We can face Ragnarok together.
Oh. I know what meat this is.
I mean, can you believe it, Loki? I just found it floating down by the Vanaheim River after this battle with Thor. But, anyway, back to the matter at hand. Shall we seal our deal with a kiss, my lady?
I am sick of you all telling me what is best for me and my people. A pact with Jötunnheim is no less toxic than one with Asgard. You have ruined Vanaheim. You eat our wildlife and slaughter my friends, and let's not forget that you, Loki, have cast my brother out of my reach. You seem to think that because we are few in numbers, we will roll over and show our belly to anyone who demands it. But what has Odin ever done for us? False promises of safety and peacetime have left Vanaheim in ruin. And you are a plague on all 9 realms, looting and pillaging wherever your fight with the Aesir takes you. If you are what's left of the Jotuns, then maybe they went extinct a while ago. I renounce your hellish proposition. And I renounce my pact with Asgard. Ragnarok is coming and I must do what's best for my people. Living under the thumb of Odin for thousands of years has led to nothing but misery and death. If Jötunnheim is to survive Ragnarok, you will leave Vanaheim alone. The same goes for you, Aesir. Stay away from Vanaheim, and I may give you the hammer.
You want to leave me here with him? I cannot take care of him without that hammer!
Can't you just coexist? If Odin and Thrymr work together, perhaps you stand a chance at surviving Ragnarok. You should use your brain for once, Loki. Petulant child.
They'll come for that hammer. They'll come for you.
Good! Death is sweeter than a life ruled by you.
Then death you shall have, Freyja. Death you shall have.